We begin in South Minneapolis, where a protest is just getting underway outside Smith Foundry.
The new EPA data reveals that the company allegedly polluted nearby neighborhoods for years. Gordon Severson joins us now live with more.
Yeah, this rally is just getting started. More than a half dozen community groups are involved in this rally, and you can see them behind me here across the street right in front of the Foundry. Several dozen people here preparing for this rally any minute now. And walking over here, we did hear a few people mention that they do have plans to possibly block off the street here during rush hour. We haven't seen any of that at this time, though. They are here demanding that the company here, Smith Foundry, stop polluting the air in their community.
They have lied about hurting us. Their toxic pollution they were putting in the air, and now it came out.
Cassandra Holmes grew up in the neighborhood and works less than a mile from the Smith Foundry in Minneapolis. She says community members have long been concerned about the smell and pollution they say is coming out of the foundry and has been getting people in the neighborhood sick for years.
You drive by there, you bike by there, you walk by there, all you see is this big dust of smoke, and you smell, and it's awful.
Friday's rally was sparked by recent inspections by the Environmental Protection Agency and the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency. According to the Associated Press, the MPCA tested the air near Smith Foundry in October of 2022 and April of this year. The EPA says both of those tests showed high levels of particulate matter, which can lead to asthmas and other chronic health conditions. And during a surprise inspection on May 26th, the Star Tribune says EPA investigators pulled records from the last 5 years, and they showed the Foundry was reporting data that showed particulate pollution was about twice as high as state limits allow.
It was just like finally they got caught. Finally, I was happy about them being caught.
The MPCA sent this statement to KARE 11 News, saying the agency is now reviewing the EPA's enforcement action, and they're committed to scheduling a community meeting with the neighborhood to provide additional information. The MPCA says they are also working to increase air monitoring near the Foundry. Holmes and others in the neighborhood are hoping these recent inspections will finally spark the change they've been waiting to see.
It better change. I'm not hopeful. I'm like, it better change, because it's right out there in black and white, and it is a health crisis.
Now, the MPCA just sent me an updated statement that says they are adding 2 air quality monitors here at the site. And they said when it comes to that community meeting that I mentioned earlier, they say representatives from both the EPA and the Foundry here will be there at that community meeting. Now, I also heard from a company spokesperson from the Foundry here, and he tells me that the company just purchased the Foundry last year, and they just started operations this year. And that's when they uncovered, quote, multiple issues at the facility. They say they addressed those issues, and they're looking forward to working with the community and these agencies moving forward. And you can hear behind me here that the group here has started to move into the street with this rally. We'll stay here at the site and report what we see here during the rally later tonight. Back to you.
All right, Gordon, thank you.